Hello, Tenno! It is currently the week of April 9th to the 16th, and reset just happened in Warframe. Let's go over all the goodies that are happening. First thing we're starting off with is Hop into Spring, Tenno. This is the Easter stuff, and you have until the 12th to get this. So we have like 3 days left. If you haven't jumped on and gotten any of this stuff yet, you are running out of time. And you get a free color palette. This will cost you 1 credit, as it says right here, which is basically free, and you will have this forever. The Lepus headgear and the Spring Step ephemera we will not have forever, which means year after year we have failed as a community to come together and complain about the fact that they keep taking this away from us, and we are not okay with that. So we need to make it very clear that we would like these things to stick around. Both of these are good for 5,000 credits apiece. And for those of you like, oh, why is it's not free, but I don't have credits? Well, good news. There is an exterminate mission if you haven't done it yet, an intercept mission if you haven't done it yet, and a defense mission if you haven't done it yet. All of these are giving you credits. And the exterminate gives an Orokin reactor blueprint, the alert 2 gives a catalyst blueprint, and the alert 3 gives a citrine in action glyph. So all of these 60,000, what is it, 85,000 credits? I think you could spare it for some of these if you want to rock them for a little while. Moving on, we have TennoCon tickets are currently available. They went on sale April 5th for the physical tickets for TennoCon. So if you guys are looking to go to that or interested, book your flights, your plans, all that stuff, grab your tickets, yada yada, they are available. Next up, on Warframe, we have Prime Resurgence. Mag and Rhino are out right now. They did not introduce another 2 Warframes. I've been on top of this and checking it, and I'll check it again, but Oberon and Necros were last out with Mesa and Limbo like last week. So we had 4 frames that we could have gotten, but maybe this is it for now, because right now it's just Mag and Rhino as far as like 30 minutes ago when I last checked. So food for thought, but maybe that's a thing. Also keeping you up to date on this week, I posted a turning Loki into a life-size cricket video short on my channel, and we just did easy Steel Path Vauban Vortex build. So Vauban, Steel Path, Vortex build. These are kind of funny, and I'm getting good feedback on them so far. And this short is going to be deleted. If you guys don't follow my shorts or haven't liked any shorts, maybe start doing that. So you don't have to wait till Sunday to find out that I posted last Wednesday about the limited time free Easter palette, the bunny of ears and all that. Everything we just went over for the Easter stuff. I let you know the day that it came out in a short. So if you don't get those, you got to go watch a bunch of shorts and like them. I don't know how many you have to like for it to give you in your feed or whatever, but whatever. It's food for thought. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, last but not least, I have in the description of my videos now, you guys can click a link and get the free sheets, the helpful Warframe sheets that I'm telling you all about in last week's video. You guys can get those now. They're attached to the About Me section of my Patreon. Thank you for going and checking those out. But yeah, totally free in the About Me section. So I just recently found out last week, there was a comment on a video saying that not everybody has the same call missions. And after investigating this even further, it turns out that I have the call missions of a person that has never missed call missions. So if you've never missed one, this is what I've found out, is that then you probably still have these missions, the ones that I'm showing. If you have ever missed a call weekly, then you don't have the same missions as the rest of us. So I'm asking you as a community, all of you listening to this right now, please let me know in the comments, do you still want to see what the weeklies are for call that I have? Or should we just skip this part? Or should I just show it really quickly and not read it off? Like, what is it that you would prefer to see? Moving on, Chipper has an Azure shard this week, which is nice because I definitely use a bunch of those. By the way, we are finished with weeks 1 and 2. We're up to weeks 3 and 4, starting April 7th, ending April 21st. You guys can do the alerts. Get yourself a Dex Sybaris, which is nice because even if you have this, you'll still get a weapon slot for it. So it's a free weapon slot either way. Lisette Dex skin, and this weekend was just the double credit weekend. But don't fret if you haven't done this yet, because in another 2 weeks, we'll have another double credit weekend. And as we can see what's coming up, we're going to have another one even after that. So we'll be able to get all these other things moving forward. I'll talk about these in my video as, you know, it gets closer to that time. And these are the Gifts of the Lotus alerts if you guys haven't done them yet. So, number 1, we're going to reminder to do weekly Ayatan treasure hunt with Maru. And then you guys can do invasions. Do we have anything? Yes, we currently have a Cybertron Vandal receiver versus a Twin Viper Wraith link. And that's it for everything notable. Let's see what's up with Steel Path. We have a spy, an exterminate, a spy, and a mobile defense. You guys have the next 24 hours to get that done. As far as the sortie goes, today's sortie was an exterminate, a spy, and a rescue, which we got 4,000 endo, whoop-de-doo. And we have another Azure shard, so it's double blue this week. An Azure shard with Boreal. The missions are a sabotage, an excavation, and then the showdown. This week in Nightwave, we are looking at Elite Explorer, complete 3 Railjack missions, win 3 wagers in a row without letting the enemy score in 1 match in the Index, kill a Tusk Thumper in the Plains of Eidolon, complete 3 Nightmare missions of any type, complete 9 Invasion missions of any type, destroy a cruise ship with forward artillery, fully socket 3 Ayatan sculptures, so this week is going to be big on people wanting to buy Ayatan sculptures unsocketed, kill 150 enemies with a secondary weapon, kill 150 enemies with gas damage is today's daily. The credit offerings this week for Nightwave are... We have Pistol Scavenger, Loot Detector, Physique, Infested Impotence, Rejuvenation, and Energy Siphon. So, of all these, Physique, definitely, Rejuvenation, and Energy Siphon. Those will absolutely sell in trade chat. As you can tell, Loot Detector might sell in trade chat as well, but Pistol Scavenger... I don't see that a lot at all. And Infested Impotence, I don't see that at all. Impedance, whatever, however you say it, don't care. I don't see that much either. So, Physique, you can grab a couple of these, but I would spend more of your time getting Energy Siphon, probably more than anything, and then Rejuvenation, secondly, or however you want to do that. But those two are likely to be sold faster and quicker in trade chat. As far as the... Oh, there's a Wolf Beacon here for anybody that cares about that. There is Deceptive Vaughn with Loki, Rumble with Atlas, Prism Guard with Mirage, Directed Convergence for the Supra, Purifying Flames with Ember, and Double Tap with Latron. Alright, Uncle Tashin this week, he's got himself on Steel Path. We got a Veiled Riven Cipher, and we have 30,000 Endo. Ooh, what's this? That is a good amount of Endo. And checking out our favorite butt plug, what you got this week, son? He has a Ferox Electricity, 38%. He's got a Grigori Electricity, 26%. Olivia Heat, 35%. Exect Cold, 31%. And Agendus Heat, 35%. Honestly, I'd pass on all of these. None of them are over 40 or 45. I would say skip it. For what he's got for the next 2 days, 23 hours, skip it all. You know what? What you got is terrible. I don't want it. Reminder to visit Yanta. Grab your Void Plume Pinion. Why? Because when you do 5 of these once every 8 hours, you can then use them to buy yourself 35,000 Kuva once a week. So, reminder to grab your 35,000 Kuva. Checking out Paladino and Iron Wake. We have 2 Rivens, we have 150,000 credits, and we have 35,000 Kuva. So make sure you guys stop by and grab that if you have tons of Riven shards. Finally, a rifle Riven. That's what we're on about. Next, we got a Riven mod. We want a Zaw. We don't want a Zaw. Finally, the Invigorations for this week are going to be different for everybody, but we're looking at a Valkyr with 100% ability range and 75% sprint speed, a Limbo with 250% secondary damage and 75% parkour velocity, and a Banshee with 200% melee critical chance and +2 energy rate. And that wraps it up for this week in Warframe. Again, if you guys are following me on here on YouTube, you subbed and all that stuff with your noties turned on, then hopefully you're getting the notes for the shorts. So the moment anything Duviri drops or any big news happens, you guys will find out about it here as soon as I can possibly post it, which will probably be flipping immediately. Anyway, get your Easter stuff. Love your faces. See you in the next one.